Hey, good evening, traders. Today is February 22nd, 2016. This is Trader Tim bringing you another weekly market analysis. Looking at the ES, we've made it up to the top of our 50% retracement, the resistance point that we've been at that 1940. Last week we talked about how this 1840 is kind of that, big magnet, if you will. We've come down a couple of times here just recently, and then if we back up, all the way going into last year, 1840 to 1850, and then going even further back, 1850 being that longer term support level. So it's important because it's acting as a major bounce point. In the sense that when we do get these bounces, we can expect follow through. So taking longs off of this 1840 to 1850 level was a good play because we have a lot of, relatively a lot of room to go before we hit resistance. And, while the market may be volatile in terms of some whipsaw price action back and forth, if you take a look at last week, we had a pretty clean move right up to the upper resistance level, the 1940. So even within this higher volatility, which, if we take a look at the VIX, it's not really that high in relative terms. Sitting right at around the mid 20s when we were down by lows, breaking just into the 30s. But this 20 to 25 range makes for really great day trading, especially when we are at a 50% retracement, a big resistance level. So you noticed we broke the prior swing high. So this week, perhaps tomorrow, Tuesday, is going to be a big day. Because if we can break out of these swing highs and start pushing back up here into this 1990, we'll call it the just 2000 level, because that's a nice round number, that would be a huge move by the bulls. And if that's the case, if we break the 61.8, we could draw the full 50% retracement here just for a reference line, and that's at 1957 and a quarter. But at this point, because we've came to the 1940 level 3 times now and touched it so cleanly, I'm going to leave that up as my retracement. So looking at longs down at 1840s and cautiously looking for bearish setups here at 1940. What I would want to see is a break of today's low. So I'm going to go to today's trading hours only. I'm going to go to trading hours only and look at today's low. And on the ES, we've got 1932. So if tomorrow we were to break 1932, then I would be looking to take some shorts. But I would still be cautious because you don't want to get faked out in the first 20 minutes of the day, have us put in a low, and then start rallying. So give it 15 minutes, let the market settle down, and then make your move from there. If we gap down, then I would certainly be looking to capitalize on or initiate a short trade. If we move higher, then it's tough to fight the market. You don't want to be trying to get short as the market is getting stronger throughout the day. So we look to the market internals, the breadth, the advanced decline line to kind of give us a sense of what is happening under the hood. What are the stocks in the New York Stock Exchange on average or on a whole doing? Are they generally getting stronger? Is more volume going into stocks that are moving up? Or are we gaining momentum to the downside? So cautiously looking at shorts up here if we break today's low. We've got a lot of news on the docket this week. Tomorrow we've got existing home sales, half hour after the open. Wednesday, new home sales. Thursday, jobless claims. Friday, GDP. So some big stuff every day this week, which means we've got a lot of potential for some big moves, and I would expect some big moves to occur this week. So that's kind of what I'm looking at up here. If we do start to drift higher, I would still want to wait for some sort of little pullback, even if it's only on the 15-minute. It's probably not likely that we start breaking out and then immediately come all the way halfway back. But if we do break this 61.8 up here, then I would look for a larger halfway back, maybe something in the 1900 level for initiating a larger term or a bigger level long. But on the smaller time frames, just being aware of what's going on here on the daily chart, even if you're just trading that smaller 512 tick chart, it's still nice to just kind of be aware of where we're at, especially when we're up at this bigger resistance level. Oh, I should also mention that this Thursday, February 25th, I will be doing a presentation with the Online Traders Expo. I wasn't able to make it to New York. That'll be at 2:50 Eastern Time on this Thursday. And then March 17th, also Thursday, that'd be rollover Thursday, or let's see, a day before expiry. If I look at the calendar. Yep, day before options expiry. I'll be doing a live trading session with Infinity Futures, showing my dome and maybe taking some trades and walking you through my process. So you can find out more about those over at eminymine.com/VIP. Those are the links for those are in the VIP area. So feel free to check those out, and I hope you have a great week. If you have additional questions, feel free to shoot me an email. It's tim@eminymine.com.